Right, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are watching around the world. Welcome to Ann Barber. And if you've been watching my Friday series, which we'll be moving to a Wednesday soon, probably from the new year, this is probably going to be my last one this year, because if you see the other days of my channel, Sundays we do travel, Saturdays are special. We are going on a just over 2 week cruise with P&O, leaving Southampton, going to Tenerife, then going across the Atlantic and going around places, Barbados and some flying. So I'm going to be blogging that, so we're not going to be having time to do much cooking. So this is going to be my last cooking one until we at least get back, and I'm probably then going to start the cooking fresh on the new year from the January. But if you've been watching, it's all about making cheap, good family homemade food quickly as well. So I'm trying to keep to like £1.40, £1.50 per serving budget. My chili con carne, my first week, I forgot to put that one price in. I came to about £1.50 a serving, and that went down well. And my cottage pie, which I do for batch cooking, that is coming in at £1.40, and I'm going to do today a lasagna, family food, quick and easy, and show you how to do it in a quick and easy way. I'm going to look in my freezer. Here we go. Let me have a quick look. See, when you come in, or the day before you go to work, you go, I want a cottage pie. There, 8 of these I made on my last video. If you check that, 8 of these, £1.40 a serving. And I've got another chili con carne, but I took a chili con carne to my friends the other night, so that made about 6 portions, and that's why I went up a little bit more, because I didn't bulk it out as much. So before we get started, please hit that like and subscribe button, and we're going to start getting cooking. Today we are doing a family lasagna. And as I've said, everything we do, we can make vegan or vegetarian, which we're probably going to do in the new year, because we both, my wife and me, do veganuary. So when we kick-started off on the new year on a Wednesdays back on this channel, all of the cooking you'll be seeing us doing will probably be the first month, will probably be vegan, but we'll see how we go. Right, let's go. Get the intro on. Moving forward with a purpose. Right, we are back in the kitchen. Now, before everyone says, you only seem to cook mincemeat. Well, no, I don't. We will be doing vegetarian and vegan food as well. And as I've said, I'm trying to make cheap family dinners. And I've got a big slow cooker as well, where I can chuck some bits and pieces in. So I'm just trying to keep it like to £1.40, £1.50 a serving. Now, my chili con carne was about £1.50. That was a bit more because we only did 6, because I didn't pad it out more. But speaking to Mick Browning, I've learned a few tricks since then of padding it out a little bit more, and keeping the flavours and everything there, and keeping it good for you. But if you liked Janice's video, go back into I think it's on our favourites on the channel. So before we get started, we're going to use olive oil, and everything here is from Aldi. This episode isn't sponsored by Aldi, and if you've watched a few of the other videos, I talk about draining fat and stuff, but we'll get to that when we get to it. Let's start cooking. Let's get the oven on as well. There's a few stages to this, so we're going to go 180 in the oven, and that would be about 40 minutes with the lasagna. Let's get this going in. Won't need the olive oil again. So as I was saying, I said speaking to a lot of cooks and a lot of chefs and a lot of people, they leave the fat in when they fry them in. And if you watch my videos, I do drain a bit, but we'll leave a little bit in, but not too much. That's just personal preference. I think there's going to be enough flavours in it to justify taking the fat out, but yeah, the chefs do tell me fat is taste, but for myself, it's a personal preference, and if you're going to get rid of it, do it like I do. See the little silver foil in the sink? Don't put it down the sink. Do a careful pour into there, leave that about an hour, just drop it in your bin, because your fat will go hard. Or if you want to hang on to that for if you're doing any jacket potatoes, or not jacket, roast potatoes, and you're looking for, some people use goose fat and things to put on your roast potatoes if they're going to be vegetarian or vegan. Obviously, if you've got vegan or vegetarians eating your roast potato, use a olive oil spray light, a vegan friendly spray light. As I said, I will be doing everything I'm cooking so far. Janice has done the vegan chili. I will be doing everything vegan and showing other dinners. I've had a request come through from Mr. Mark Peacock of going through cooking steaks, and so I'm going to have to save that one from when I'm having an evening with him, because Ken likes his steak rare, which is good. Mark likes his medium rare, and I like mine medium. So we'll probably do a video of cooking up some jacket potatoes, some sweet corn, making a homemade pepper sauce, and then going through the process of how long to cook your steak to get your mediums and stuff. I was taught by Janice's dad, Mr. Jeff Holt, who sadly passed away now, and we've still got his griddle iron pan. So yeah, there's some timings on cooking a steak, but we're getting back to this then. I've not put anything in this yet, flavour wise, only because I'm about to drain some fat off. I know a lot of people say don't drain it off. We need mixed herbs, which will be going in a minute, which weren't on my shopping list, but we've got these in, but I have factored that into the price. And some parsley. Hey, parsley. Parsley's for later. Binman's coming today. I wonder if I can sneakily put this in the bin outside. I'll keep that there. I may get away with that. Have a look in the dishwasher. What room have I got? Right. Right. People in this house must think that this dishwasher's on all the time. Well, if you watch my other videos, it's only a small dishwasher, and it's a pain in the backside, so don't used to go on. So I'm putting it on now to make some room to get these in later. I want to get all these washed up today, because I'm a bit OCD, because I'm back to work tomorrow, and I will be using my dinner, so I'll be getting a dinner out tonight that I want. Let it defrost. Even if you want to defrost it in the fridge overnight, do it, or defrost it overnight downstairs, put it in the fridge, get back home at 8:10 tomorrow evening. 3.5 minutes in the microwave, home cooked dinner, £1.40 a portion. Job done. I do a lot of batch cooking. Now, when you're cooking your mincemeat, like I've said on my other videos, just cook it through till the red has gone, which it pretty much has now, because remember, this is going in the oven for 40 minutes. And we're also going to have a bit of a simmer stage there. This is the controversial, as the Macmaster would say, controversial part of the draining of the oil. Oh, chefs hate this bit, so if you're a chef, look away. But this is personal taste, and it does taste. I do still keep the taste. I just, because it's an Aldi cheaper bit of mince, there's quite a bit of fat, and it's not going down the drain. I am a good shot. Naughty, naughty. Naughty, naughty, yeah. Right, so, if anyone watches my, or listens to my Mixcloud, one of my catchphrases on Mixcloud is emotional. It sometimes gets a bit emotional. Naughty, naughty. And, great success from the Borat movie. It's silly, I'm a bit of a child really, but I do like that film. I like Session. My name is Borat, very nice. Don't stop, don't get me going, Right, so we're draining. Oh, let me get this in. It's only just started. Probably can sneak it in. Let me sneak it. Sneak it. Sneak it in. Oh, did I say that out loud? Sneak. And the important part of the cooking. Cheers. I think I said in my last video, if you go to Worthing or Brighton, there's not one in Littlehampton. I live in Littlehampton. There's not one. I don't think there was one in Bognor. But you can go to one of the Asian shops and they are very, very cheap. We used to have one in Littlehampton, but the shop's changed. It was on the corner near Sainsbury's. I like 2 teaspoons. If you're going to go garlic, go garlicky. But it's a cheap, very, very cheap and easy way of getting garlic in your food. And garlic's not bad. Was telling Janice some fun facts about garlic, but I don't think she was that interested the other day. Right, you've stopped, so what are you stopped for? Just go. Nah, that's no going. So, that is congealing. We've got our garlic in. We are putting our mixed herbs, herb de Provence, in. Then we're turning it up. That's the easy bit. That's the easy bit. Now, as I normally do, let's find it. Add a little bit of flavour. I like a bit of splash. Tesco Worcester sauce. Can be any brand. You can buy vegan Worcester sauce, but it is rare as rocking horse poo to get hold of it. Asda's near us had it in for a bit, and then it disappeared. We're gonna go. Oh, this is what I need a. Oh man, Jesus, off camera. I didn't fight with that at all. Other brands are available. That was tough to get it off. We're going to use the Kashina mix. And what I tend to do with these jars, just a splash of water in it, because you've got to wash them before you put them in your recycling. It's naughty if you don't. So then you splash, and then you put your sauce back in there. So you have cleaned the jar and utilised what you need. Now, because we are going for the 8 portions, I splash a little bit too much. I'm a bit OCD with my cooking. And if you're splashing, I like to clean things up. I have got 2 casinas here, in case we need it, which are factored in the price. But we may not use the second one, because I like to top it up with some tomato passata to make it extra tomatoey. Passata is good and it's cheap. I'm going to hopefully get all this in the bin as well. If Janice comes downstairs, I might give her a mission. Get these in the bin before the bin man arrives. Or bin ladies. And your £1.29, whatever it is, country mixed vegetables. Make sure everyone has plenty of veg. Let's get that in. Get that stirring, and we're going to simmer this until basically, well not basically, until the vegetables defrosted. Now some of you may go, well that's going to be a little bit too al dente, Anthony. Adam's my son. Yes, I completely agree with you. It probably will be a little bit too al dente, but if we have about a 5 minute on here, simmer. 5 to 10 minutes simmer on here. Time you put that in the oven for the 40 minutes, it's going to be there boiling away because you're cooking your pasta as well. It won't be al dente. warm that through. I'm going to turn you off for a minute and I'll get back in about 5-10 minutes time when this is simmered a bit, and then we'll go through the process of layering it. Right, I'm back with you. You can probably hear the dishwasher on. So I'm going to put half of the sauce in here now, then I'm going to layer it. I know some people do like to put a layer on the bottom. My personal taste as well, I think that's a lot of pasta, but if you are trying to fill a big family, but I do a layer, and 2 layers I think is fine. You can layer the cheese in between as well if you really want to be creative, or quick and easy, the way that the families and I made them for my party over the years, we do the cheese sauce on the top, and when we serve it up, it'll be a lovely cheese sauce on the top with that creamy lasagna meat, and we've put the mixed vegetables in, because the kids are like me, rolling the veg around the plate. I don't want to eat it. Hide it in the dinner, you're getting some veg as well, part of your £1.40 serving. So let's dish it up. So as I said, half of it's going in now. It's going back over here. That's half of it's going in now. I'm layering it down the bottom. That is lovely. Loads of veg in there as well. Can't really see from there, but it's the angle, and I don't have a cameraman or lady. Well, I do have a camera lady, but she's on the phone at the moment, so I've lost my camera lady. Using some leftover lasagna sheets, but I have factored, I did buy a new pack of lasagna sheets today, so I was trying to get everything in that you will be using. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sheets there. That's like me, 6 sheets to the wind. Let me take you over and have a look how we've done it so far. So we'll lay it up. Then I'm going to put my second layer up on top. Put you over there. 6 sheets to the wind. I surprise myself sometimes. So, I will shut up. I do talk rubbish. Nonsense rubbish. And that is saying we're looking for cost effective, tasty, quick and easy family dinners at a cheap price. I think this whole thing cost me for the first time, because I forgot my veg. The first one was like £10 something, then I had to go and buy the veg, and it was only £1.29. I'm sure it was 99p in the Bognor one, but it's £1.29 in Little Hampton Aldi. So then we layer that, and I'm going to bring you over and have a look at it. Can I come over and have a look? See what you think of the layering. Come and have a look. Come here. Come this way. There we go. So we'll lay it up, and then we're going to add the last layer. Might be better off putting you up there. You might be able to see what's going on. Can you see what's going on well? Or am I still in the way, aren't I? Need to be more over there. Right, I think you can you see there better? There. I'm asking you, you're probably shouting at your TV screen going, we can't hear you, you can't answer you know. It isn't a two-way conversation. Settle down, Anthony, I'm talking to myself again. So, do get a little bit carried away. Do get a little bit carried away. A little bit. Don't I have my back to you? Not that I don't trust you, but you know, it's not polite. Mum and Dad told me don't speak to someone with your back turned to them, so I'll try and be here. Lasagna sheets. There we go. 6 again. 6 again. And you've got loads of lasagna left over, which we put in our dry stock cupboard. I said I factored this into the price, buying this new one today. Didn't know we had some in, but we'll use that next time we do a lasagna. So it keeps your costs down. Now, you can go and make your cheese sauce yourself. Yes, it's easy to do. Start off with your, what's that rubbish? Start off with a good knob of butter or vegan butter and start it in a pan, add your flour, make your basic roux. I used to put a little drop, a little bit depends, it's controversial, a little drop of Marmite in there for a bit of flavouring and so a little bit of mustard. Then you can make your roux up until it goes into like a dollop, then add your milk and stir it up, and then add your cheese, make your sauce yourself. Yeah, or just buy some. Oh, buy some already done. You can buy these vegan as well. I'm trying to do quick cheap meals, but if you want to see me make them from scratch, I can do that as well. I'm just trying to do quick, easy, like convenient. Say if you're going to a takeaway or anything. So, because it's quite a big one. Oh, nutty. Not heard that for a long time. Oh dear, I'm going to get myself in trouble here, some of the things I say. It is a family show. You really do need 2 sauces. Double them up. I was going to say something about Janice then, but I won't, because I'm likely to get myself big time in trouble if he watches it back. And all the men out there smiling away, they're looking at their wives going, oh, I don't know what he's talking about. And I'm like, no, shut up, Anne, you're getting yourself in trouble. Now, rambling. I'm gonna end up slapping myself again, aren't I? Oh dear. Yeah, that splash of milk. You remember what I said? Clean jars. Got to think of the dustbin men or ladies, or however they like to identify themselves. And we get the extra bit of sauce out of that. There's over there, with my 6 sheets to the wind. I nearly shook that without the lid off. No, that would have been emotional. And I've gone and done it. I know it's only a drop. OCD Anne cannot have that. OCD Anne is in. He's in. No. Right, so we will then give that a little stir. We can save washing up. We use this one. It doesn't matter if it's got a little bit of tomato sauce on top. Some of the chefs are going, oh yeah, it does, keep it white. No, because I've got a trick up my sleeve. There we go. So that is layered. Now, to add the piercing resistance, I'm trying to think filling foods as well. Cheese, if you have high cholesterol like me, you really got to try and avoid cheese, but to make this tasty, and if you're doing a good hearty food, I could have bought the Aldi cheap grated cheese, or you can grate your own. There's going to be a lot of people going out there, why aren't you grating your cheese? Quick and easy meals, quick and easy, on a budget. If you want to do it quick, this is the way. Grate your own cheese. I normally do. We've got a blender just behind this camera, and we can get a block. You can get so much more cheese than this. You go out and you buy one of these, and then you see how much actually is in that when you grate it yourself. You will be surprised. But I bought it for convenience today, and then I sprinkle on top a thin layering of extra mature, it's mature, not extra mature. Don't want to go too mad, because the kids like a bit of a strong cheese, but they won't like it too strong. I've not had anyone turn around and say they didn't like it. Have you ever made this with turkey mince before? Because I had a friend of ours who were Buddhists or something like that, and they couldn't eat beef or something, but I made it with turkey mince. Now, as I did say earlier, if you got it knocking around just to make it look pretty, sprinkle a little bit of parsley on the top. Sprinkle some, get on the sprinkle one out. Sprinkle some parsley, there we go, look. Just a little good sprinkling. It just adds that little touch of you've cared about it. Now if you wanted to add a little bit of extra touch, like I said with my cottage pie, which goes down well with the kids, especially the kids. Got my back to you again, being rude. I've got my back to you again, being rude. So, ready salted crisps. Get a bag of ready salted crisps, crush, break them up and sprinkle the crisps, and it makes a beautiful crisp topping. I do that when I make my fish pies. I could do a fish pie for you here as well. They go down really well with Adam and Janice, the fish pies do. Again, they're quite easy and cheap to do. I just buy the Aldi frozen fish and make my own sauce up, but I can show you a way of doing it without that. But you put the crisp crumb on top. Right, so, shut up, Ant. I'm rambling again. Going to get this. I'm going to get that. There you go, come and have a look at that. Let me get my screen so I can see what I'm doing. There we go. Have a look at that. That's about to go in the oven. I will get back to you in 40 minutes time. No time-lapse video today because I'm going to go and sit down and do some emails and stuff on my computer. And there isn't too much for me to clear up. So we're going to get that on in the oven. You're going to see it coming out the oven, and then I won't finish the video there because I've got my 8 containers labelled up, lasagna. We'll plate it up and we'll see if we can get it into the 8 containers. Right, I will be back with you in 40 minutes. This is going to be like us going in the Tardis. Let me go and get some Doctor Who Tardis music and let's materialise and come back in 40 minutes time. Right, I'm back with you now. So, yeah, we've left it the 40 to 45 minutes. Just keep an eye on it. I'm going to take it out the oven now, leaving on the top here, the worktop, to cool down. I want it to cool down for at least an hour or so before I start containering them up into my lasagna ones for my 8 portions. But we'll get to that. So let's get it out the oven. Let's take some pictures of it. And then we'll go. I'm not doing any time frame or any of that sort of stuff. You'll see me out in about an hour or so time containing it up. Easy, quick, cheap, £1.40 bulk cooking. And tasty, I should say. Here we go. Here comes the magic. Look at that. I'm just cooking pizza at the same time. I think that's done, Janice. Yeah, you can come and say hello on the camera. Janice is in the kitchen with me. Come and say hello. Like we've done before, we don't like to waste heat here. We leave the door open slightly. Let the heat come out.
Hello everybody. Yes, Anthony's got a pepperoni pizza for his lunch and made a meat lasagna.
Yeah.
For himself and our son.
Rough batch cooking. Right, let's have a quick look at it. I might put some fancy music on. Oh, I've got a bit of shadow there. Macmaster would not be impressed. There we go. Lasagna. Container that up into 8 portions, which I'll do once it's cooled down. It's got £1.40 a portion. It's got vegetables in it. It's got mincemeat. It's got cheese. Everything you need for a quick and easy, cheap family meal. Didn't even work up a sweat making that, did I? Right. And there's the 8 containers it's going to go in, and then that cools down. That's going to go in my freezer out there for when we finish work and a bit batch cooking. Okay, I'm not going to say my goodbyes yet because we're going to container up. Enjoy. Oh, there's my alarm going off. There we go, we're back. Moment of truth. Let's get my first container out. Hope everyone's good. And let me get my, very organised, slicer. Let's see, here we go. Looks absolutely gorgeous. Proof of in the tasting in a minute. I'm on video, Janet. Proof is in the tasting this, so. That. That of broccoli. Oh, it's fantastic. Now. Look at the size I'm going to container up. So. I'm going to container these up, leave me to it. You can have a look in the inside of how beautiful that looks. I will get back to you after I contain them up. Let's see if we can get 6 out of this. There we go. I managed to get, look, 6 rammed, absolutely rammed to the top containers full of food. We're going to go and put some of them in the freezer now. I'm going to show you how it's done. But this is how bulk cooking and cooking for family foods is how I do it. Oh, stop that dishwasher. Stop that dishwasher. That's the second time I've stopped the dishwasher. It's always on. Everyone's watching the videos again, really saying, your dishwasher's always on. It has to be. It's a pain in the ass. Let's take it through to the freezer. Oh, we're going through. There's Janice. You're going to say hello to her? Oh, Janice, how are you? Oh, no. Yeah, that's good. That was Janice's answer to that. Right, so thank you very much for watching. I've been Ann Barber. You've been watching the cooking side of the channel. Like I said, we're probably going to come back realistically because we're going on this big cruise, amazing cruise. And see, these are cooled down now. And I just place my 8 in the freezer. There's going to be 8 in there. Batch cooking. Easy. Family food. Defrost it. It will taste fantastic. 4 minutes in the microwave. 3 or 4 minutes. Job done. I said we got the cruise, so I don't know when we'll do another cooking one. But all the 5 videos in January on Wednesday, when we bring it back on a Wednesday, will all be vegan dishes. Because it's veganuary and everyone wants to be inspired by being a vegan and stuff. So we got some great ideas for veganuary. I'm not sure, I said, about cooking before then because we've got loads of other stuff. But there's plenty of content coming on the channel. There's Guernsey flights, there's Jersey, there's Glasgow, there's walk around Glasgow. What else we got? I've lost count because there's so much good stuff coming on the channel. And I still got my flight sim up till Christmas Day on the Wednesday. So thank you very much for watching. Please like, subscribe. Thank you. Take care. And as I say on my other channels, please be nice. Please be respectful. Comment below things you want us to start cooking when we kick things off back in the new year in veganuary. And yeah, I may try and slip another cooking video in, but I can't promise. That's why I'm signing out now. But we've got Fridays is our cooking for now. Sundays, you got a constant until Christmas. You got constant videos, flight videos, holiday videos, Lanzarote and stuff. Keep going. And we've got flight sim. And I'm going to blog every single day of my cruise, which will be coming out on this channel on January, probably till most of February, because I'm going to do a day cruise, which I'll bring out once a week. The day and the life on board the Arvia, going across the Atlantic. Don't mention the Titanic. Good night, take care. I've been Ann Barber. See you on the next one. Bye-bye.